Hello, good evening. Today we will be discussing about our RBI CBO capsule, which is specifically meant for your interview. It has been already too late. We will begin our session, and it is advised that you open that CBO capsule and put it. It is on your mobile screen or laptop, or you can take a print of that also and go one by one with each points which is being described here, and you may post your queries over the WhatsApp, which I have already discussed with you. So without wasting our time, we will be moving towards our discussion. Okay. Hope you are viewing this screen. Let me zoom it a little bit. Okay. Hope it is now visible to you. We will be studying on this. Now see, these are the general instructions that never be very complete, straightforward in the interview. Okay, in any interview, if you are answering mm, like just it is yes or no, just make a brief background of each answer you are answering, and then do not keep that rowdy look that like what you see that a cool dude like, and do not behave like this. These things you should ensure. If any document is missing, you just give a declaration to authority, and the people are very cooperative in nature. You won't face any issues. Okay. Never hesitate to use Hindi or your mother tongue if panel allows you. Even if it's loudly, you may ask their permission. Ask for permission, and you may use Hindi or English. आप हिंदी या इंग्लिश कुछ भी यूज कर सकते हो. There is no issue in it, and interview marks are also not affected by it. If you do not know answers, okay, suppose you do not know answer for to the any question, then do not beat around the bush. Okay, they are not fools there, and they may judge you. Okay, therefore do not behave like this. Do not use as far as concerned to my education, as far as regarding my education, and the term as you know, etc. Further, the term that I want to serve rural people, it is very old fashioned, and it is merely a dialogue only now. Therefore, do not try not to take help of such words and be very honest to your responses. Okay, we will be starting the session. See, drawer and dry up the check. If you are working in a deposit field, see, there are some forex related material in this also, but if you are not working in a forex, you need not to study it. Okay, the person who are working in forex only need to study these forex related things. If you are not and never work in forex, then you need not to study it. Okay, now we will be going one by one. Drawer of a check. Drawer of a check means there is a person. Suppose here is a checkbook, check leaf. It is here is the name you write. Here you put the signatures. Okay, just at the top of there is a bank name, bank details, IFS code, etc. is there. Here it is your account number. Suppose this is the check leaf of person A. There is person A. This checkbook is of person A. Then A is the drawer. Draw means drawing जानते हो आप. You know the drawing. Drawing means we use the pen to draw something. Draw means actually to write. Okay. One who is writing the check means suppose pay Mr. B. Who is writing this check? Who is signing? Then A is the drawer. Then A is the drawer. The check belongs to which bank? Suppose this is bank X. Then X will be the dry. Okay. The bank will be the dry. The writer will be check. And the name of the person quoted here will be the beneficiary or payee. Payee or the one who is receiving the payment through check. Okay, that person will be payee. Okay, then we know what is drawer and dry. Order check and bearer check. See, if you see any check leaf, there will be at last here will be order slash bearer. Bearer means anyone who is holding the check, anyone can take this check and this. Okay, but it is not the case with the order check. Okay, order check means the one who has been ordered is receiving the check, or he can further endorse to another one. He has full right to endorse. Okay, this is the order check. In simple terms, you see here if it is bearer is cut by the drawer, then it is a order check. If order is cut by the drawer, then it is a bearer check. Okay. Maximum number of account holders in saving account, it may be asked. Okay. Maximum number of joint account holders in a saving account. See, we are here, we are discussing this question. Maximum number of joint account holders. There is no guidelines regarding this, okay, by RBI. But banks, as a practice and as per their policy guidelines, allow maximum of 4 and some 5. During the interview, if it is asked, you will say 4. Sir, how will you be answering? You will be answering that, sir, actually, there are no such guidelines as issued by the RBI. But as per practice and for the operational convenience, banks are allowing maximum number of joint holders up to 4 only. Okay. Same is the case with the lockers. Okay. And lockers, maximum number of joint holders, they are allowing us. Okay. There are no specific guidelines in this also. But for the purpose of operational convenience, for the purpose of, oh, 1 minute, it's not working. For the purpose of operational convenience, there is like limit of 2 to 4 only. Okay, but see, there are no guidelines and it will also not be asked. Okay, minimum number of joint holders will always be 2, because without 2 there won't be any possibility. to be a joint holder. Okay. Maximum number of nominee. Maximum number of nominee. Specifically, if you say that in saving account. Okay. Saving account number. Okay. Only one nominee. For PPF and others, that is pension payments, there may be percentage wise nomination. Suppose you have made four nominations, one receiving 25% of your fund, another receiving 25% of your funds. Okay. Further, who can be a nominee? Any individual can be a nominee. Individual, that is natural person. Minor can be nominee. Yes, minor can be a nominee. Can a minor nominate? Who can nominate? No, minor cannot make any nominations. Any nominations minor cannot make. Okay. Maximum number of nominees in locker account may be two or up to the number of joint holders. Number of joint holders, that is two. Maximum number of nominee lockers. That is as many number of as joint holders in the locker, that may be that number may be the nomination number. Number of nominations. Okay. Can a minor nominate? We can already said no, minor. Can you nominate a foreigner? Yes. ATM to illiterate. Can you give ATM to illiterate? See, you can give ATM to any individual because RBI has no guidelines giving not giving ATM to illiterate or blind persons. Okay, they are competent enough. See how this is working. There are coming biometric ATMs, tracking ATMs. How you will be answering in the interview? Sir, you will be answering, sir, there are specifically no guidelines from the regulator to debar any person from getting any services. Okay? You must not debar. Okay? You must not debar. Therefore, there are ATMs which are tracking ATMs, which are biometric ATMs, and the person competent to contract is eligible for getting services. Okay? Therefore, you will be giving everything to them. But it is dependent on policy guideline of a bank. If your bank has policy not to give ATMs to illiterate, you cannot give. Okay? If your bank has policy that not to give ATM to blind, then you cannot give. If your bank has policy, but as per regulator guidelines, special person should not be debarred from any. Okay, should not be debarred from any banking services. But now we will come to the practice. Principles and practices. Principles are different and practices are sometimes different. As per practice, no ATM to illiterate. Okay. No checkbook to illiterate. Practice. What you will be saying? Yes, sir. It is not possible to give, but if there is biometric ATMs and that can be used in a talking ATMs, we may provide. But as of now, we are not giving. See, this ATM to illiterate, checkbook to illiterate, no. ATM to blind, yes. You can give any checkbook to blind, checkbook to blind, yes. See, whenever you are giving any such services to illiterate and blind persons, okay, specifically the person who cannot sign, who uses thumb impression, you need witness for every banking services, for every request of banking services. Specifically in nomination, you also use the witness. How they nominate, you will be using to taking two witness. That should be not of their family. Okay. If illiterate is making nomination, then two witness or the witness should be unconnected. Unconnected means not from this family. Now, credit card to person with no income. No, you cannot give any, not only the credit card, you cannot give any loan to any person who is having no income, because the primary purpose is either income should be expected guaranteed income, okay, and there should be current income also, so that they may repay the loan. Gold loan with no income, yes, although we do not take any income certificate while sanctioning the gold loan, okay. When we provide the gold loan, we do not take income certificate. Gold loan, income certificate not mandatory, but it does not mean there should not be the income. There should be income to repay the loan. Okay. Surfacing in gold loan, in pledge you can not apply surface because possession is with you, okay. Then no need to apply the surface in gold loan also, because gold is with you, you may auction the gold, okay. surface gold loan में apply नहीं होगा. ATM and checkbook to minor, can you give ATM and checkbook to minor? Any minor can get ATM and checkbook. Suppose you are working in a branch and a minor comes and says that I need a checkbook and ATM. If 10 years and can sign, you will give either joint holder and operated by natural guardian, then you will give it to natural guardian. Okay. In which account checkbook is not permitted free? Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana account. Maximum cash payment for FD. In the cash payment only 20,000 is allowed. Minimum days for fixed deposit. 7 days is the minimum fixed days. Maximum days for fixed deposit which can be opened. It is the 10 years. Locker to blind. Can you give locker to blind? Yes, you can give. Bulk deposit recently revised. Okay. The limit has been increased to 3 crores and the same has already been shared in the group with RBI circular. You must study this. Okay. We will be moving on the next. What is the repo rate and what is the reverse repo rate? Okay. You must know this. What is the current repo rate and what is the reverse repo rate? Further, you must know what is the repo rate. Repo rate means repurchase of securities. Means here is a bank A, here is a bank B. The bank A need cash, okay, but having securities only. Then in this case, bank don't want to sell, then bank A will give securities to B. Suppose he needs cash for 10 days and he will say that after 10 days I will take these securities back and I will give the cash back to you. You till then you may keep this security with you. Okay. This is called the repurchase transaction. This is the called the repo. Okay. Repo and reverse repo is same thing. In first case, the bank requiring the cash goes in the market. In the second case, the bank having excess security goes in the market. Okay. Means need of the security will be there. Now policy rate. What are the policy rate? You must know as per RBI's website there are the policy rates. Okay. Now we will come to know what is the bank rate. Okay. What is the bank rate? Bank rate also in India. Okay. The RBI gives loan to banks. The rate at which RBI gives the loan to banks, it is called the bank rate. Means sometimes it is a long term. Long term as compared to repo options. Okay. Not very long term, that is project loan. Because anything in money market is less than 1 year. Not more than 1 year contract. Basic difference between current account and saving account. First, in saving account you earn interest. In current account you don't earn interest. These two things every people will say there. But what you more need to say that there is restriction on the number of deposits and withdrawal in a month. That means number of transactions in a saving account. Okay. But there is no limitation in number of transactions in current account. Monetary policy and fiscal policy. Fiscal policy is the related to tax, revenue, collection, like what finance ministry does. Monetary policy is the responsibility of the central bank related to all money supply, inflation. Okay, this is called the monetary policy. Balance of payment. Balance of payment means if suppose there is a country who is rich in exports, okay, there is a country who is rich in exports, then the country will be receiving the fund. ठीक? Suppose there is a country A and there is a country B. Country exports $50 and imports $20. Then there is difference of $30 plus. This difference of exports and exports, that monetary value, okay, the difference between all the money entering and exiting a country, not only related, especially it is related to the trade, but all total of outward going money and inward receiving money. What is the difference? This is called as the balance of payment. Okay. Trade deficit, it is also, if it is negative, then it is called the trade deficit. GDP, total value in rupees of all goods and services is called the GDP of the country. Now, what is hot money? Not important because it is not actually related to your banking. Okay. Hot money means currency that quickly and regularly moves between the financial market or any global market, global financial market. Okay. Hot money means especially the currency that flows between financial market, means quick flowing currency between financial markets is called the hot money. Fiat money means paper currency, but the currency which is not backed by the gold. It may be backed by the promise, but it may not be backed by the gold. This is called the fiat money. Yes, our currency is fiat money. Generally, equivalent gold is not available with them. Some reserve are also available with the RBI as gold, but not as much as the currency is being printed. Okay. There is a promise to pay, but there is no promise to pay anything including the gold. Legal tender means anything which can be legally tendered. Tender means उसको दिया जा सकता है for exchange of a value. Then it is called the legal tender. Nostro account. See, now we will go in Nostro account. Nostro account means suppose here is State Bank of India, here is Bank of New York, here is a person A. Person A is in USA. Person A want to send the money, but he cannot send directly money because there is no SBI there, SBI branch there. He cannot go in SBI and deposit that money. Further, if SBI branch suppose is there, it is in working in INR, then it will also will not be possible to do this. Then in this way, he will deposit the money with some bank. SBI will say that you manage this banking on our behalf in USA. मीन्स SBI की तरफ से कोई बैंक USA में बैंकिंग करेगा डॉलर्स में. Then it is SBI's correspondent SBI will open the account with Bank of New York. If any person come to send the fund to SBI, he will be depositing with SBI account at Boni. Okay, although he won't be able to understand that it is SBI account or this, but he will giving this money to Boni. Boni will be depositing in the current account of SBI. Then send the message to SBI that I have received $10. Okay. Then SBI will give equivalent $10. Presently 84 rate is going. Then you can say 840 rupees SBI will give there. Now suppose anyone want to $10 to USA, then SBI will say this bank that give $10 to someone or credit to someone's account. Then in this way banking goes. Suppose this is SBI and his account is outside in Boni. This is the Nostro Bank. Nostro Bank. Okay. Suppose Boni is maintaining the current account with SBI. Okay. That account will be Nostro for Boni, but Vostro for us. Okay. Although say in the same way, what account SBI has opened with here with Bank of New York is Nostro for SBI and Vostro for Boni. Okay, this bank who is maintaining all such banking transaction on this behalf is called the correspondent bank. NRI, non-resident Indian. See, 365 by 2 divide 1 8 182.5 means it is 183. If half of more than half of a year, previous financial year of yours is in foreign, then you will be treated as NRI. A person who has left either one more than 182 days means actually 183 days in foreign country is NRI. See, presently monsoon session will be there. It will be beginning from 22nd of July. You must remember it. It may be asked that which session is this, what's going on, how many parliament sessions in a year. Not important, but if you want to study, you can study. Bank privatization, they may ask that whether bank privatization is good or bad. You give a balanced answer, sir. In some cases, it may be good for the bank that capitalization won't be required from the government. But by the same time, most of the some of the people will be in dryness of the account opening because there will be, if a corporate is managing these banks, there will be huge requirement of balance maintenance and other service charges, which will hamper the common people's reach to banks. Then they may ask that yes, SBI and other banks are already. So then you can say, sir, it is up to the government what it decides, what committee says. We cannot directly say yes or no, it is good or bad. T20 captain of team India, it no need to say housing loan for Panchayat Bhavan. No, you cannot give housing loan to construction for Panchayat Bhavan. See, कोई भी गवर्नमेंट ऑफिस को आप लोन नहीं दे सकते हो. Okay, anything which is where there is involvement of government funds, that the fund will be there to our fund will be received at a later stage for construction of this, like Panchayat Bhavan, DM's office, etc. You cannot sanction housing loan, even not the commercial housing loan. High risk customer, anyone managing public money is high risk customer, including MP MLA also, because they also use the public funds as a, this is also known as na सांसद निधि, सांसद के पास MP MLA fund. This is the example of high risk customer. Low risk customer, salaried people, other lower strata people, low income people, fixed income people. Even the income may be high, then fixed income is there. Okay, then salaried, any amount of salary. is a low risk customer. Don't think that if salary is 1 crore, he will be a high risk. No, domestic systematically important bank, SBI, ICICI, HDFC. What is this? If they will fail, economy will, there will be a spinning effect. Okay, sprinkle and everything. This will run into economy, and a number of banks will fail just because of failing of one bank. Then government will come to support this. It is already understood that if any one of these banks go into failure or liquidation, government will come to revive these banks. What does provisioning norms in loan accounts? We have already discussed what the provisioning percentage is required. PLI scheme, it is not very important, but if you want to study, you may study. See, KYC and due diligence. What is KYC? Due diligence. KYC is a part of due diligence. I already said that due diligence starts from the beginning of relationship. Since when a customer come to your bank and when he ends the relationship, till then due diligence is continued. KYC is a part of due diligence. Re-KYC means updation of KYC records. Inactive and dormant accounts. If you won't operate for an year, okay, then the account will be inactive. If it is a 2 year, then it will be a dormant account. Customer based on risk profile means the risk profiling. In every 6 months, you need to update the risk profile of the customer. Video KYC means KYC done through the video call or video conferencing, you can say. TDS. How much amount TDS is deducted? If it is more than 40,000, there will be the TDS if it is bank income is there. 15G and 15GH are the forms to save the deduction from automatic deduction of TDS at the bank level. We have already discussed in this PDF. You must go through the PDF. Senior citizen and banking. I already said that BCSBI commitments toward special customers. It is shared in this PDF only. ATM transaction. How many ATM transactions are free? You must know. Okay. Opening of account of a trust. It is already shared in the group how you will be opening the account of a trust. Cash management, cash in transit and currency chest. Those working in currency management services, yeah, cash management services must know this. Okay. Saving account and nomination we have already studied. Locker nomination already studied. Death claim settlement. What is the settlement period? 15 days. You need to sanction if there is a nomination, all documents in proper. Maximum to 13 days if all things are proper and document has been handed over by the customer, even there is no nomination. Crossing of check. Crossing of check means restricting the payment to a specific thing. Suppose if it is a account pay, then the payment will go in account only and you cannot pay in cash. Working capital finance, working capital loans and advances. There is already a step-by-step process how you will be assessing the working capital finance. Go through this PDF and study this well. Home loan, vehicle loan, personal loan. Already discussed in this PDF. Gold loan. Okay. What is the LTV ratio in gold loan? It will be maximum of 75%. What is the LTV ratio in home loan? It may go up to 90%. CGTMSC and SARFASI and SIRSAI. It is already quoted in this PDF. You go through this PDF and study it. Suit filing. Suit filing, you just need to know. Suit filing is the process where other tools are not available, like SARFASI is not available, then you will be going to suit filing. If the customer says, अगर सरफासी आप लगा सकते हो तो क्या तब भी सूट फाइल कर सकते हो? Yes, but going with सरफासी is good because to avoid the court intervention, SARFASI was introduced. If we again go through the suit filing, it will take very long time and resolution is not also very good in some cases. BSBD accounts, you know what is the balance sheet, everyone knows. Ratio analysis already PDF is shared. NPA, SMA and provisioning already shared. Study current news on your own, already shared current news about SBI. Tell about yourself, how you will be answering, your name, hometown, work experience, this and achievements. Okay. Why did you join the banking? Even our technical degree already explained. I don't want to explain it publicly. What do you know about SBI? Okay. I already shared this PDF in the group. Okay. PDF it is available in the group. How you will sanction a loan KCC SSG already. Further note that below are the common things in a loan sanction process. KYC assessment, current financial obligation with the CBIL, repayment capacity, security, legal validation, valuation, processing, sanction, disbursement, stage-wise monitoring, post-sanction disbursement and CBIL score. What is the CBIL score? CBIL score, what is the maximum CBIL score? 900. Okay. Minimum CIBIL score -1, but this is a good score as compared to 200 or 300. Okay, because 2 and 300 are comes into some default of the payment, but -1 is there is no history, credit history in last 24 months. You do not have a good experience in general banking. How you would be suitable for this? Already explained during the mock. Okay. Already explained during the mock, answer in that way only. You are doing good at your bank while leaving and joining at SBI. Already discussed in the mock, already advised how you will be answering this. What is CASA? What is Jandhan? Everyone knows current account and saving account. Sometimes it is also called the CASA ratio. CD ratio, credit to deposit ratio. What is the minimum CD ratio? It was advised that it is 60% the CD ratio. Now the minimum is 70% and already all banks have achieved this CD ratio. Being a lady officer, how would you manage rural posting? Already advised during the mock. Digital banking, whether NEFT is a digital banking, you must know. Okay, NEFT is a digital banking because it can be done through mobile. But if it is involving the paperwork and coming to the bank, it is not a pure form of digital banking. Although the fund is being transferred from one bank to another, not by the cash, but it is not a pure form of digital banking. NPA, SMA 0, SMA 1, SMA 2. Okay, everyone knows what is the number of overdue days. On the basis of this SMA, SMA 2 is defined. Can you apply SARFAESI and agriculture loans? No. Can you apply SARFAESI on agri land? No, but there is a Supreme Court decision that yes, if use is non-agri, अगर किसी एग्री जमीन पे किसी ने अपना मॉल बना लिया, शॉपिंग मॉल, तो आप उस पे सरफासी लगा सकते हैं. Favorite cricket player T20 already. District magistrate. Will you open district magistrate at your branch? Yes, but with high risk. High risk profiling. Balance sheet. Yes, current assets. Maximum loan amount which you have sanctioned. Already these things have been entered during the mock. We need not to discuss it publicly. What is your branch business size? What is your bank size? Bank's business size. Okay. Hobby, strength, weakness. See, these three questions are not nowadays very common. It may not be asked to you that आपका hobby क्या है, strength क्या है, weakness क्या है. ये generally IT field में चलता है. This is generally related to the IT field interviews. Earlier it was there, what is your strength and weakness, but it has been long time nobody is asking hobby and strength and weakness. Political views, orientations, why not completed GIB, CIB? Already answered during the mock. You will say that I didn't, I was not having enough time to prepare with. Actually, I am preparing with and I have applied for. I will complete very soon. जिसके पास टाइम नहीं है ड्यू टू वर्क कंडीशन से, यू मे टेल द ट्रूथ. ओके, और से सर आई एम ट्राइंग. Okay, I am trying. One paper is remaining, two paper remaining as per you. What is a blockchain? Already tell cloud computing. It is related to IT field persons. Does your bank deal in digital currency? What is the size of SBI? What is the difference between market cap and size? NRI. What type of foreign currency an NRI can open? You may know. But this is for the working in the forex only. Those who are not working in the forex no need to study with this. Okay. See, and one more thing. What is the minimum amount of withdrawal from saving account? That is rupees 50. You cannot withdraw below 50. This is not as per policies and procedures. LC and BG, LC and BG. This is for the forex. Those who are working in forex. Which account will you open for a foreigner arrived in India? Okay. Yes. NRO. Local currency can be credited. How will you recover a debt surface not applicable? You will suit filing. What is the maximum amount for cash transaction? Maximum amount for the cash transaction. Actually, no such maximum amount for the cash transaction is there, but if it goes beyond 10 lakhs, then cash transaction report will be there. Okay. Further, under section 194 IN, tax will be applicable on these transactions also. LTV high or low, which one is good? LTV low is good because bank will be safe in a safe zone. How will you apply SARFASI to gold loan? No, not applicable on pledge. You can directly sell it. LRS limit 2,50,000 US dollar with the forex. How will you sanction an LC? Just margin. It should be the cash margin. If the person is not having fund based facility with you. What do you understand Ryan? Means retail, agri, MSME. It is called RAM. For how much amount collateral is not required for lending to MSME? 10 lakhs. But if we are taking guarantee, then 500 lakhs. 5 crores. Up to what amount educational loan no collateral is required? Say 4 point. Even if educational is good, then up to 7.5 lakhs you cannot take any collateral. Okay. Repayment period of housing loan. Okay. 30 years. Repayment period of educational loans at max of 15 years. Personal loan repayment period 5 years to 7 years. Maximum repayment loan against property depends on bank to bank. In our bank it is 7 years. Difference between a debit card and credit card. Debit card must already have a balance. Credit card provides a temporary liquidity, temporary funding. How will you cross sell a credit card? You will see the salaried accounts in your branch or accounts where regular incoming is coming, whether it is from foreign. Can a credit card given to the person having no income? No. Debit card can be issued in a loan account? No. Time to complete CKYC of the customer 10 days. Rabi season, Kharif season already told. Okay. As of now, which season is come? is there. It is for important those who are working in KCC and working with the crop loans. Small farmer, marginal farmer. As per their land holding criteria, it is already discussed in RBI circular compilation. What is procedure renewal of KCC accounts? The customer will deposit the complete outstanding in the account and then it will be renewed for next higher limit. What ratios you will see the financing and new CC limit. Okay. Most important thing is debt service coverage ratio. What is the positive pay system? It is an additional security system to ensure that no fabrication is done on the payment of using the forged checks. What is the difference between safe custody and locker? In safe custody, you know what is this amount thing inside, but in locker you don't know. Okay, there is also the key is already available with this bank also, but in the locker, whatever key is available the person cannot use alone. In the same case is here, person cannot use that key alone, but the key is master key is different for different safe custody. Okay. What is the penalty for buying compensation to the customer in case of theft in locker? 100 times of the rent. What is the maximum number of partners in a partnership firm? 50. What is pari passu charge? Means charge in proportion of debt. Suppose there is a bank. There is Mr. A. Mr. A has taken 20 lakh loan from one bank and 40 lakh loan from another bank. There is a property of Mr. A which is having 120 lakhs of value. Then this bank will have 40% of this amount. Means not the 40, you can say that it is 2:1 ratio. Means out of these three, means 2 by 3 of this into 2 by 3 means 80. 80 and 40. Up to 80 lakhs. Suppose outstanding increase and go up to 80 lakhs, then this percentage will be given by A. By the same time, you can say, you may understand that the charges will be in proportion of debt. Suppose A finances 25% of debt, bank B finances 35% of debt, C charges 40% of debt. Then out of the security, if security is of 100 crore, A will be claiming 25 crore only. B will claim 35 crore only. C will claim 40 crore only. This is the called pari passu charge. Means charge based on the higher charge will be there for the bank who has financed the more. Okay. What are the consortium loan? This is the consortium loan, more than one banks give. Why bank alone don't? Why do not any bank use alone a consortium loan? Because the bank needs funding for lending. For high amounts, bank is not having available funds. That is this. What is net interest margin? Interest received minus interest paid is net interest margin of the bank. If net interest margin is high, then it is good for bank. EBLR RLLR, ये EBLR है external benchmark lending rate. Earlier MCLR was this, now repo linked lending rate RLLR is there as a EBLR. Okay, we will be concluding our session now.